I'm Adrian, the cruise and travel guide. Join me on board Norwegian Spirit for a comprehensive ship tour. Norwegian Spirit was built in 1998 as the Superstar Leo, but joined the NCL fleet in 2004. In 2020, she underwent a US $100 million refurbishment and emerged a much more luxurious and adult-focused vessel. At roughly 75,000 tons and with a passenger capacity for about 2,000 guests, she's the perfect size to explore the world's destinations. Norwegian Spirit has a beautiful central atrium which offers a range of lounge areas, a cafe, bars, shopping and ship services, all of which we'll see shortly. At the cafe, for better or worse, you'll find barista-made coffee using Starbucks. Beverages from the cafe are an additional extra or are included in the beverage package. The guest services desk is located at one end of the lower atrium level and is staffed 24/7. To the left of it, you'll find a small internet cafe, but I'm happy to report the ship features Starlink Wi-Fi internet, which works quite reliably. Continuing forward on the port side, you'll find Henry's Pub. This Irish-themed bar is a great little venue to enjoy during an evening on board. You'll often find a musician here by night, plus sports programming is shown on the televisions from time to time. There's also an external entrance to the pub located on the outdoor promenade deck. On the starboard side of the atrium, we'll walk past guest services and towards one of the included dining venues on board Norwegian Spirit. The Local offers a range of bar-style eats 24/7. Think burgers, wings, salads and sundaes for dessert. Plus, there's a specialised menu for breakfast every day. Seating is on a first-come, first-served basis, with a pager provided to guests when they have to wait for a table. Dining here is included in your fare. Continuing on, we'll walk via the forward elevator bank to find Le Bistro. This is one of the specialty dining venues on board Norwegian Spirit, and it has a luxurious design. It offers a French menu with a la carte pricing, but guests with a dining package can use it in this restaurant. Those guests can choose a multi-course dinner at no additional cost, selecting a starter, main course and dessert. From the forward elevator bank, we'll continue along the starboard side and into the casino. This area feels quite spacious thanks to the vaulted ceilings. There's even an upper level that's accessed from the ship's port side. You'll find a large number of table games and electronic slot machines. The casino operates while the ship is at sea. All the way forward, you'll find the Social Club. This venue has been beautifully designed with Art Deco inspired finishes throughout. The bar here is generally open from 6 PM every night, and this area doubles as a nightclub from about 11 PM until late on most voyages. At other times, it's used for onboard events, particularly those for kids, such as game console competitions. Norwegian Spirit lacks dedicated kids club facilities, so this area provides a base for some of those events on board. We'll now jump down to deck 6 to check out the two main dining rooms. The first one we'll see is located midship and is called Taste. This is where dinner is offered every day. As with all dining on board Norwegian Cruise Line, there's no traditional format early or late seatings. Instead, reservations are required for each night of the cruise. You can make these on board, or you can take your chances and head to any of the restaurants when you're ready to dine. Of course, doing that during peak dinner times will result in a wait. Deck 6 aft is where we find the second and arguably more popular main dining room called Windows. This is a stunning dining room which has been beautifully modernized, with carpeting and light fixtures all framed by the incredible aft windows. There's a real sense of grandeur here, with vaulted ceilings at the back of the restaurant adding to the ambience. This expansive venue is open for breakfast and dinner daily and lunch on sea days. If you enjoy dining later in the evening, it's actually nice to just head to the restaurant when you're ready without worrying about a dinner slot. Jumping back to the atrium on deck 7, we'll walk past the shore excursions desk. Here you'll also find the next cruise desk to make a future cruise booking, and then finally the loyalty membership desk. Aft still, along the ship's starboard side, we'll find another specialty dining venue. Cagney's grill is modelled on the classic steakhouse experience. I ate here several times and it was definitely one of my favourites. Just like Le Bistro, the menu here is a la carte with individual menu pricing, but those with a dining package can again choose a starter, main and dessert for no extra charge. Continuing aft, we'll have a quick look at the Stardust Theatre. This is the main entertainment show space on board and is quite sizable for the relative small stature of Norwegian Spirit. Uniquely, it's also located aft and not forward like typical theatre venues. The upper level includes these cozy balconies which you can snag if you get to showtime early enough. The theatre typically opens 30 minutes before showtime, and waiters provide a drink service until 5 minutes before showtime. Exiting the theatre and now on deck 8, we'll continue forward along the starboard side. Here there are 3 dining venues in one. The first is Silk, which is one of the main included restaurants. The second is the Sushi Bar, which is a specialty dining venue. Like the others, it comes with an a la carte menu, but again you can use your dining package here as well. There's a solid Japanese menu on offer here, including sushi, which is freshly made to order. Back into Silk, it's definitely one of the smaller dining venues. It offers a Chinese-inspired menu and the food here was excellent, especially considering it was included. Reservations are definitely recommended. All the way through to the back, you'll find Teppanyaki. There are 3 dining areas, each manned by a chef who will cook and prepare your dinner along with a side of entertainment. Teppanyaki comes with a per head fee, which at the time of recording was about US $59, and like the other venues, your dining package can be used here as well. Continuing forward, we'll reach the upper level of the atrium. This is where you will find the bulk of the duty-free shopping on board. There's everything from jewellery, cosmetics and alcohol available for purchase. This little conservatory-like spot is a nice private place to enjoy. Magnum Champagne Bar became one of my favourite places to be during my time on board. By night, you'll be entertained by the musical stylings of a pianist, while at other times you can enjoy the entertainment and activities in the atrium below. Of course, champagne doesn't hurt. Heading forward still, we'll enter the art and photo gallery. Plus, you will also find the surprisingly large Tides Boutique. This store sells pretty much everything you can imagine. I even bought some cologne and sunglasses here while on board. Outside, the photo gallery allows you to access any photos that the ship's photographers have taken of you through the digital touchscreen portal. Once you scan your cruise card, you can see the photos and purchase any in either print or digital formats, or both. Now let's jump to the outdoors at the very back of the ship. Aft on deck 10, you will find the expansive adults-only area called Spice H2O. This entire spot is a favorite among guests. There are 2 hot tubs, a pool, and a dedicated bar. The terraced stern decks of Norwegian Spirit serve to create a beautifully relaxing ambience on a day at sea, where people are able to spread out amongst the various spaces. There are just so many spots to enjoy. Up top is the Great Outdoors, a bar venue that also supplies freshly made juices. This area is connected to the Garden Cafe buffet, which we'll see soon. People can also choose to dine at these tables once they've collected their food from the buffet inside. There's also some really lovely lounging spots to enjoy both in the shade and in the sunshine. It's just a fantastic spot that you really don't see on newer ships. Heading indoors, we'll first take a look at Onda. This is the Italian specialty dining venue on board, and without a doubt is one of the most stunning places you will find on board Norwegian Spirit. Like the other specialty dining venues, Onda offers an a la carte menu with individual item pricing, and you can of course use your dining package. Think pasta, pizza, and a wide range of tasty Italian dishes. From the starboard side and walking forward, we'll enter the Garden Cafe buffet. As the main casual dining venue on board, it's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily. It also offers a range of limited snacks during the morning and afternoon shoulder periods that fall between main meal times. There was a really wide range of tasty items on offer, and even special dishes or themed menus, which help to keep things interesting. Although not a large place, I found the range of food on offer was good, and it was quite easy to move around. There was ample seating on both the starboard and port sides, as well as al fresco seating, which we saw located aft, and even more which we'll see soon. During breakfast time, eggs could be cooked to your liking, including at the dedicated omelette station. There was soft serve ice cream and included beverages that ranged from hot chocolate and tea to coffee, iced tea, fruit punch, and more. At breakfast, there were even flavoured milks available in the grab and go section. Continuing forward from the buffet into the midship area, we'll head outdoors to take a look at the pool deck. Coupled with the internal dining space in the buffet, outside here you'll find even more places to enjoy your meal. Around the main central pool, there are 4 hot tubs, 2 with shade cloths. On the starboard side, you can get a better view of the additional buffet seating. Here's the pool bar, and on the opposite side was a self-serve coffee station. This entire space felt really large, especially taking into consideration the size of Norwegian Spirit. I found overall that there were just so many places and spaces to enjoy outdoors, and this isn't always typical of newer, larger cruise ships. Back indoors, you'll find the gym. It opens daily at 6 AM and closes at about 10 PM. It had a large range of cardio equipment as well as weighted machines and free weights. There was also a smaller studio off to the side where fitness classes were held during the voyage. All the way forward on Deck 12 was my favourite venue of all. Spinnaker is a panoramic observation lounge, which offers an unbeatable view forward. Like the other spaces on board, it's been beautifully renovated with contemporary but luxurious furniture and carpeting. The design in general is all very lush, and this was a favourite place for many passengers. Here you will also find activities throughout the day including bingo, trivia, guest competitions, and musicians. And apart from the stunning outward views, the focal point had to be the light feature located behind the bar. Now heading aft along the ship's port side, you'll find the Salon and Spa. There are a number of treatment rooms available for various salon services, plus therapy rooms for massages and the like. Services can be booked ahead of your cruise or once on board. There's also a luxurious thermal suite that was added during the ship's 2020 dry dock. It includes a large number of heated lounges and a range of tropical showers, saunas, and steam rooms. Access to the thermal suite is at cost, and bookings are required. Upstairs from the forward elevator bank, now on deck 13, we'll take a look at the multifunction room. This is basically a quiet space, a games room come library of sorts, where people gathered to play cards and board games or just spend some peaceful time together. Outdoors on deck 13, we'll take a look at another favourite venue. The The Bier Garden is a terrific spot for a day at sea. Travelers have the choice of staying protected from the sun underneath the immense shade cloth structure, or choose a spot where you can enjoy some vitamin D. The port side was the outdoor smoking area. There is a full bar and a range of TVs which generally showed sports events during the cruise. Here you'll also see the jogging track, which extends all the way around the very aft of deck 13. From this vantage point, you can also appreciate the size of the pool deck below. I didn't care much for the jogging track, it's very narrow, but walkers would probably enjoy the wraparound promenade on deck 7 below, when weather permits. We'll quickly stop in at one of the ship's sports courts. There's a similar layout on the port side that also includes golf driving nets. And at the very back of deck 13, you'll find the helipad. There was also a star map for those who would like to do some stargazing on a clear night. From here, you can really appreciate the ship's terraced decks and the adults-only zone below. It's also worth noting that prior to her refurbishment, Spice H2O was part of the Kids Club, leaving no illusions as to the intentions behind Norwegian Spirit's incredible transformation. I hope you enjoyed the tour of Norwegian Spirit. She's really a beautiful ship. I absolutely love what they did with her during the 2020 dry dock. If you'd like to get on board, you can reach out to me via my website, thecruiseandtravelguy.com.au, and give me a follow on Facebook and Instagram if you haven't done that already, at The Cruise and Travel Guy. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.